a head gasket before entering the final stage of the evening. Sarel and France book into the Parc Fermé late, taking time to replace the starter motor in preparation for Saturday's demanding stages. Only 4 Class A cars remain in the rally, 3 of which are within the same minute. All are over 2 minutes behind the Ford of Van der Merwe and Boshoff. Eric Sanders and Thilo van Westenhagen lead a 3-way Class C battle, while the Coetzee Harrington Golf leads Class B. The rally restarts at 7 a.m. the next morning, with stage 10 taking place near the Kucher Saltworks. Long and fast stages lie ahead of the 25-strong field. Sarel and France now lead on the road as well as the scoreboard. From stage 10, the cars head up the coast using the well-maintained district roads that follow the railway line towards Alexandria. From there, the route swings inland, crossing the N2 towards Alicedale before a regroup and lunch break. Sarel is tipped to know these roads, having rallied in the regional and local club events over the years. With the threat from Damso now a thing of the past, Sarel has only to keep the cushion open between the Ford and the other 4-wheel drive cars. 21 seconds separates Hannes Grobler and Piet Swanepoel from teammates De Waal and Hodgson.
5, stand by. Red, yellow, green. 200, keep left.
We join Nick and Guy as they head into stage 10. There are no team orders in the Nissan camp, so it's one Nissan against the other for second place. This is one of the more interesting stages of the day, so let's sit back and enjoy the ride.
100, turn off, 90 left, 90 left, 100, sweep left, sharp, 60 left, minus, 50, 60 left, minus, 60 left, minus, 300, sweep right over jump, fast right, sweep fast right over jump, 300, turn off, 60 left, open, 200, turn off, 60 left, open, 100, turn off, 60 left, open, 300, jump, gate, railway left, jump, gate, railway left, jump, gate, railway left, jump, gate, railway left. Right, 260 right, keep right, 160 right, keep right, 100 right, keep right, and then right again, 60, and then right again, keep right, 60 right, go, 100 to finish, stand by. Okay, very good, mate, lovely, good time, 3:05. .305.
Sarel wins the stage, while Nick in car 5 takes 3 seconds off Hannes and Piet in car 2. Behind this battle, Glenn Gibbons and Peter Cuffley chase hard, while not far behind on paper, the Class C effort is still led by the Toyota entry of Eric Sanders and Thilo van Westenhagen. Second in Class C and up to 6th overall is the private entry of Leon Boerter and Francois Jordan. They currently lie 44 seconds behind Sanders. Paolo Piazza Musso and Neil Watt have worked hard at getting the geometry of the Uno Turbo right, and midway through the season, the turbocharged Class B car appears to be on the pace. They currently hold second place in that class. The husband and wife team of Ben and Isabel van der Westhuizen needing results here after having failed to finish in the last 2 events. Keith Coleman and John Barnard 7th on the scoreboard, but driving in 11th place on the road. Another husband and wife team going well is that of Skalk and Sue Berger. Billy van Vuren and Andre Vermeulen up to 14th place, having started with number 19 on their car. Chart van der Walt and Jacob van der Linde lead Class D ahead of Terry Brand and Mike Gillum. Gibbons and Cuffley, seen here in full flight on stage 11, are soon to have oil pump problems, which will terminate the Toyota Class A effort at the end of the stage. The long and extremely fast sections suit some more than others. The gearing in the Ford, for example, is suited to the high-speed conditions, something that has handicapped the car in the tight forest stages of the Castrol and NGK rallies. Sarl in France, having posted the fastest times on stages 10, 11, 12 and 13, building on the existing lead that they started the day with. Years of experience starting to pay dividends on this event. The real fight has been raging behind the Ford between the two Nissan Sentras. Being second on the road, Hannes and Piet are unaware of the times being set by Nick and Guy behind them. They are therefore oblivious of the fact that their teammates have whittled away the gap and now hold second place overall. Nick and Guy, on the other hand, are well aware of their achievement. Bearing in mind the fact that Eric Sanders is driving a Class C car, the team is consistently posting times only slightly slower than those of the Class A vehicles. His teammate and arch rival Enzo Kuhn, who started the day in 13th position after a torrid previous night, cannot equal or match the times being set by Sanders, who is obviously at home on and enjoying the roads. The one possible threat to Sanders are the Class B leaders, Coetzee and Harrington. Cassie Coetzee and Wiley Harrington having worked their way past Botha and Coleman on the scoreboard, the threat from the turbocharged Uno slowly waning. The Uno is placed in Class B simply because of the boosting the engine receives from the turbo unit. Without the turbo, however, the power reverts to the actual motor displacement, which is about equal to an 1100cc car. Having lost the turbo on stage 14, Paolo has lost time himself and held up Ben van der Westhuizen in the process.
The turbo cap came off, got no boost and the thing doesn't run. It's like driving a little 1100, you know. It was 2.5 minutes.
Keith Coleman and Johan Barnard still contesting Class C. Also enjoying the fast road conditions is Scott Berger, no doubt scaring the wits out of his wife Sue in the navigator's seat. We join the Springbok team of Sarah van der Merwe and Frans Boshoff for a treat of some world-class navigating. Note the accuracy of each instruction.
Before bridge.
The first tight section of road after 5 stages of dirt highways.
Point 2, bad dip before bridge. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep to the right. Sweep left through gate. And then there's a bad dip again. Sweep left through gate. Here we go. Bad dip, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Nissan Sentras safely holding second and third places in Class A and overall. Sanders has pulled nearly 2 minutes on Botha and Jordan, who are now defending their Class C position from Enzo Kuhn. Enzo has taken third place from Keith Coleman. Cassie Coetzee and Wiley Harrington, who, save a disaster, have Class B in the bag. The Uno repaired and back on speed in stage 16. The dust of the Eastern Cape drought hangs high in the air as the cars complete 16 of the 21 special stages. At Patterson, the teams are regrouped and enjoy a lunch break. It's also the first time since stage 12 that the motoring press have access to the teams for a chat, and the spectators can grab the odd autograph. For most, the route has been much too fast and more of a test of the navigator's nerves than the driver's ability. From the regroup, the route follows 2 long, fast stages through the mountains and the Krom River Valley, across the Suberg Pass and back to Port Elizabeth for the final 3 stages. Sarl in France have driven an immaculate rally in a well-presented car suited to the speeds expected from this event. Developer Glenn Hall, himself a victim of a bad crash on the NGK rally, has spent time redesigning the Ford suspension to good effect, the car remaining unchallenged at the front of the field. The Nissan Sentra of Nick de Waal, despite having achieved the fastest times on the last 4 stages, is unable to mount a real threat against the flying Cosworth-powered Ford. Hannes Grobler and Piet Swanepoel started second, now third. Sanders and van Westenhagen clear leaders in Class C. We join Cassie Coetzee and Wiley Harrington in car on stage 17, clearly enjoying themselves on the twists and bends.
Iets het gebrek. Moet het zijn. Rij om.
A broken stub axle on the back suspension literally reduces the Golf to a 3-wheeler. Once again robbed of results with the finish in sight, Cassie and Wiley give Class B to the Uno on a plate. The Golf has failed to finish 3 of the last 4 rallies, putting a question mark over the dealer team's preparation.
Die stapaxel het gebreek en een van die vinnige draaie.
Yeah. Are you going to? No, we won't. We're going to stop now
Because there's no service.
Service crew here.
Yeah, okay, well then
Now promoted to place, Leon Boerter and Francois Jordan, the leading privateers in 5th position overall. After a disastrous start to the rally, Enzo Kuhn and Johan Seeling simply cannot catch the Golf of Boerter and Jordan and must be satisfied with 3rd in Class C. Paolo Piazza Musso and Neil Watt, yet to learn of Coetzee's problems, almost overextend themselves as they chase unnecessarily after the Golf. Class D leaders from the start, Chart van der Walt and Jacob van der Linde. Young Billy van Vuren gives navigator Andre Vermeulen an anxious moment on this off-camber bend on stage 17. Over the Seerberg Pass and on their way to the final stages of the rally, the Uno crew narrowly lead Class B. Only seconds behind them and chasing hard is the VW dealer team Golf of Jurgen Snell and Gillian Tolton. The last stage is the Gymkhana-type layout on the parking lot at the beachfront. The Port Elizabeth crowd rise to the occasion and turn out in full force to cheer on their local hero. As usual, Sarl delivers the goods.
Well, this is a rocket ship. There goes tight round there, and it'll be to the flying finish now. As he crosses the line now.
5, stand by. Red, yellow, green, 50, 90 right. 90 right. 150, 90 right into immediate 90 right.
We join the second place crew of Nick de Waal and Guy Hodgson for an exciting final few seconds.
150, turn off 90 left. Turn off 90 left, immediate left again. Left and left again. And now 100 right. 100, turn off 90 right. Turn off 90 right. Right. 100, you bend left, down to the bottom, you bend left, left. 100, you bend right. 100, you bend right now. Keep going to the finish, stand by. Okay. 47 seconds.
The last time Ford won a national rally was with this crew on this event back in 1983.
It's always nice to win your first event and it was a new team, and as you know, we're still in the development stage, so it's really a very pleasing one for all of us. And we had absolutely no problems. The car was perfect throughout, so we're quite happy.
The results bear witness to an event that tested the drivers and cars on straight-line speed and the navigators on nerves rather than talent. The Nissan team started the rally in disarray with the resignation of Hubig and Judd. We asked Nick de Waal if this had had any effect.
I suppose I lie if I say it didn't have any effect on me at all, but I soon sorted my mind out and decided to concentrate on the rally and forget about the political problems.
Now this actually puts you in quite a strong position as far as the championship log is concerned. Where did you actually move to now? Do you have any idea?
Yes, as far as I know, I'm leading the championship in Class A now, the National Rally Championship. So with another 3 rallies to go, there's a real good chance to win the South African Championship.
So the rally teams leave the bay with their championship more open than when they arrived. While Ford get their first taste of victory and internal politics cloud the Nissan camp, the Toyota's workshop will be burning the midnight oil in preparation for next month's Stanek Mountain Trial. The 1991 Algoa